The market calmed down some this week, but there are still some big price jumps to be aware of. This video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now you can pre-order Innistrad Remastered products there or find a vast number of other great items on their website. Remember, shipping is free in the US if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles. Just look in the description or comment section below for direct links to their site. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to another edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch, where today we're looking at the top 10 hottest Magic cards of the week. Like I said in the cold open, things have been much calmer this week compared to last week now that the dust has settled from Black Friday weekend. However, there are still several cards spiking aggressively. Some of them might surprise you. As always, our hot list is based on two pieces of criteria: the percentage increase in the value of the cards, but we also want to see a true increase in the number of sales from week to week as well. Quickly before we get into the video though, just a couple fast things. I do want to say thank you to one of the viewers who gave a super chat tip during our live premiere last week, and that is Paul Dodd. Paul, thank you so much for that. That was a nice surprise. Means the world. Really helps a ton. Thank you. And I also want to say thank you to one of our Legend Tier channel members, that is Miguel Almendras. Miguel, thank you for all your support that you've given the channel. I appreciate the comments, the engagement, everything. Thank you so much. I could not do this without viewers like yourself, so thank you again, Miguel. And now, without any further ado, let's get into it. This was number 11 on our extended hot list last week. This week it moves up one spot to number 10. It is the Golden Throne. It's up 246 to 1315 for a 23% increase. This is from the Warhammer 40k Forces of the Imperium Commander deck, and there has been heat around some cards from that deck because of the Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 video game, which has been very successful. A few weeks ago we saw Marneus Kelgar from that product spiking, and now this. When it comes to gameplay, the Golden Throne appears in a few different commander decks. Two of the more popular builds that run it are around cards from its precon, the aforementioned Marneus Kelgar, and the front-facing commander Inquisitor Greyfax. Number 9 is Twinflame Tyrant, up 263 to 2171. That's a 14% increase. Lots of packs of Magic Foundations have been cracked over the last few weeks, and this card is still moving up in price. That says something. It's appearing in several commander decks, which is why the card is as hot as it is. Lots of popular dragon decks around the usual suspects are running this: the Dragon, Kaalia the Vast, and Miram Sentinel Worm. Additionally, Twinflame Tyrant is in builds around some newer cards. I'm seeing some grabbing it to upgrade the Duskmourn Endless Punishment commander deck, while others are putting in fresh builds around the front-facing commander from there, Vel'Gavoth, Harrower of Souls. Other players want Twinflame Tyrant for builds around another card from Magic Foundations, Niv Mizzet Visionary, and it's appearing in decks around a card from one of the Marvel Secret Layers, Wolverine, best there is. This was number 10 on the hot list last week. This week it jumps up 2 spots to number 8, Bristly Bill Spine Sower, up $271 to $40.99. That's a 7% increase. This is a solid legacy card that appears in Nadu combo, and to a lesser extent in Blue Zenith there, but Commander again is the key driver for this price jump. It's a fairly popular commander and in the 99 of several decks in the format. A couple of new cards from Magic Foundations are pushing the Bristly Bill commander builds now. They are Mossborn Hydra from the main set and Scythecat Cub from Jumpstart. But Bristly Bill Spine Sower is also seeing increased play in commander builds around 3 new cards: Wolverine, best there is, and Black Panther, Wakandan King from the Marvel Secret Layers, as well as Loot Exuberant Explorer from Magic Foundations. Number 7, Gruul Warplow, up 272 to 409 for a 199% increase if you're doing the math at home. This one-print wonder has really dried up in the secondary market this week. Recently it saw a small increase in commander place, and some wanted it to upgrade the Bloomburrow Animated Army commander deck, while others picked it up for fresh builds around the front-facing commander from there, Bello Bard of the Brambles. Now though, I think speculation has caused this already scarce card to become even scarcer. It appears that the spec is that this card could be decent in a Wolverine best there is commander build, but honestly I'm not seeing any Wolverine deck lists running Gruul Warplow, which is why I think the spike is based more on speculation than actual gameplay. We'll have to see what happens with the card in the coming weeks. This was number 20 on our extended hot list last week. This week it leaps up 14 spots to number 6, Scepter of Eternal Glory, up 293 to 1718. That's a 21% increase. This is from the Warhammer 40k Necron Dynasties commander deck. It's a good card for a monocolor commander or 1v1 commander decks. You see it jumping now because it is getting increased commander play in a couple new builds. The most popular one is around Tiny Bones Bubble Burglar from Magic Foundations, but it's also in decks around Rev Tithe Extractor from Magic Foundations Jumpstart. Quickly before we hit the top 5, just a fast reminder, this video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now you can pre-order Innistrad Remastered products there, plus they have a whole lot of other items, both Magic related and otherwise, on their website. Remember, if your order's over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the United States. And if you're looking for a direct link to their site, just check out the description or the comment section below. I do have links posted in both of those places. And now, without any further ado, let's get to the top 5. Coming in at number 5 is 20-Toed Toad. It goes up $3.61 to $11.26. That's a 47% increase. This is from the Bloomborough Peace Offering Commander deck. It has quickly become a very popular commander card in several builds. Sure, it's in fresh decks around the front-facing commander from its pre-con, Miss Bumbleflower, but the most popular build that runs 20-Toed Toad is around Ghost Shintai of Life's Origin. However, be advised that this card is being reprinted in the latest Secret Lair commander deck called 20 Ways to Win. The commander of that deck is the aforementioned Ghost Shintai of Life's Origin, and the new product has brought some attention to 20-Toed Toad. But when the new copies start to arrive, I would expect the card to calm down and retract. Although, you never know how long it's going to take for Wizards to ship a Secret Lair commander deck. Up 2 spots this week to number 4, Kaito Bane of Nightmares, up 501 to 2381. That's a 27% increase. Standard is the key driver here, but other formats are playing a part in this spike too. Let's start with Standard though. This is typically a 3 of in those Dimir midrange decks that are blowing up in the new Standard meta. It's also in Dimir Fairies and Dimir Arcanist Cauldron, but those decks are seeing far less play than Dimir midrange. Over in Pioneer, Kaito is appearing in Dimir Aggro. This card is even being played in Legacy, where you find it in Grixis Control, Esper Control, and Ninjas. Meanwhile, in Commander, of course, this is in Yuriko the Tiger Shadow, among a few other builds. In fact, it's even seeing play in a new build around a card from Magic Foundation's Jumpstart, that is Teiko the Patient Avalanche. But like I said, that standard Dimir midrange deck is the main reason Kaito Bane of Nightmares is spiking the way it is. Okay, this card spent 2 weeks in a row at number 2. Last week it dropped to number 8, but this week it bounces up 5 spots to number 3. It's Arabo, Roar of the World, up 720 to 5170 for a 16% increase. This is the foil copy from the Commander 2017 Feline Ferocity deck. As you know, Arabo is a very popular commander for the cat creature type, but you also see this in the 99 of some builds like Ren and Siri Inseparable, for example. Ultimately, Arabo has been dry online for a while since it only has been reprinted one time. That was when it was part of one of the original Secret Lairs OMG Kitties. Recently, demand spiked for the card since Magic Foundations and Magic Foundations Jumpstart have brought us more support for the cat creature type with new cards as well as reprints. Cards like Arabo the First Fang, Helpful Hunter, Sky Knight Squire, and Scythe Cat Cub, for example, are all awesome inclusions in an Arabo Roar of the World commander build. Moving up 1 spot this week to number 2, Edgar Markov. It goes up $8.48 to $100. That's a 9% increase. This is the copy from the Commander 2017 Vampiric Bloodlust commander deck, and it only comes in foil. Worth noting that there's only one other printing of Edgar, and that's a Judge promo, which is also only in foil. So this card dropped significantly a few weeks back when Wizards announced that it would be reprinted in Innistrad Remastered. But players can be impatient, and it does appear that some have decided to pull the trigger on the original copy prior to the release of the reprint, leading to lower inventory in the marketplace again this week. When Innistrad Remastered comes out, no doubt this will drop again, but the question is, how low will it go? Edgar Markov is a wildly popular commander, and many players have been waiting for a reprinting for a long time. And finally, coming in at number 1 is Preston the Vanisher. A couple weeks ago, this was number 8. Last week, it moved up to number 5. This week, it climbs the last 4 spots to become the number 1 card. It's up $10.95 this week to $36.79. That's a 42% increase. This has been gaining a lot of popularity in the Commander format thanks to a new card from Magic Foundations. That card is Heir Apparent. Whenever one of these cards that breaks the 1 of a rule in Commander appears, you need to pay attention. Now we're seeing lots of bunny decks, and sometimes Preston the Vanisher is the commander, sometimes it's in the 99. For example, Heir Apparent and Preston have been appearing in Delney Streetwise Lookout commander decks. Now Preston is not one of the highest played commanders using Heir Apparent. Those would be Balin the Haymaker, as well as a new card from Magic Foundation's Jumpstart, Plagon Lord of the Beach. Additionally, Preston has seen a bump in commander gameplay and builds around a couple of cards from Duskmourn, Arabella Abandoned Doll, and Nico Light of Hope. Ultimately, the extra attention on this card, which has only been printed in Jumpstart 2022, has led to the price spike you see here. Alright, that's going to do it for our top 10 hot cards of the week and this episode of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch, but this is only part of the story. Tomorrow we're coming back and we have the top 15 coldest cards to look at. A lot of cards moving down this week, most of them from Magic Foundation's Jumpstart. But be sure to join us because there are some surprises in there too. Until next time though, hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and subscribe and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon and have a great day.